A snack and come on back, period.
Rake it up. Yo gotti.
This is the day of planting, so put on your gardening gloves.
Hey, the wind, you guys. This is necessary.
In today's video, I am going to be building a garden at home. I am currently kind of scouting locations in my backyard and measuring everything out. Also, I chopped all my hair off, so that's something that we're kind of working with.
It's editing this, and I know I seem super low energy in that clip. It's just because it was the morning and I hadn't had a lick of coffee, so that kind of explains why I'm like, I'm gonna make a garden today. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, so this is the haul situation from Home Depot. So there's a huge bag of Miracle-Gro, a smaller bag of Miracle-Gro, and then 4 wooden planks, 4 of those little cement blocks that I mentioned earlier. We also got a shovel and then a rake from Target, gloves also from Home Depot. So the area that we went with is gonna be right over there.
Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna interject, but just wanted to mention 2 things. The first thing, the wind outside when we were filming was astronomical, okay? Astronomical. The second thing I want to mention, I am not a professional gardener by any means. I'm sure professional gardeners watching this video, because I know that is a very niche audience, are quaking. I am not doing this right. I am doing what I think will work best in my backyard, and also what I've seen based off watching a couple hours of YouTube. Like, I am not a professional. If you do not get results and you follow this, it's on you. It's not on me, because you chose to follow this amateur. But all that being said, please enjoy the ridiculousness that is me trying to put together a garden.
Okay, so step number 1, to not mess up this fresh ass manicure, is to put on some gloves. And it's a little breezy, so again, not ideal. So after about 45 minutes of work, it's going to be time to lay down the garden soil. But before I do that, I'm gonna give this dirt a good soak. I didn't find any worms, which is a bad sign. Soil's pretty unhealthy. Honestly, I'm sure whatever soil you have is fine. This is just one of the biggest bags that was the cheapest. The quality of this dirt, so much better, so much darker. I'm gonna sprinkle this kind of just evenly all around here, then dig it up, get a hole for the plant, and then put the plant in and cover with more soil. So what I'm gonna do over the garden bed, so that we don't lose any of the soil that the plant kind of grew with, is just kind of squeeze the bottom so that the roots are loosened. That way they'll transition much better into this garden. So the Bonnie's Organics come in biodegradable kind of cardboard-like soft shell, so you don't actually have to take out like a plastic container, which is nice. And so this here is the lettuce, and you actually bury the plant up until the rim. So I pretty much dug a hole that was about rim deep, and then I just kind of lightly packed the soil. But I want to still make sure that even though it's in this container and that this will disintegrate, that it's still surrounded by the soil that is in the rest of the garden bed. And what's nice about this is that the roots here are already loosened, so I didn't have to do any work, which is always easy. The only thing that you have to do with these ones is drench them in a bucket of water, I guess to kind of activate the biodegradable material. But yeah, so this here is the lettuce, the tomatoes, and now we're gonna plant some yellow bell pepper. Okay, so we did kind of like a test layout given the amount of sun and also the distance that all of the plants need to be. The zucchini are gonna spread a lot, and they also kind of like to take over a whole area. So we're gonna give this area to the zucchini. It can do what it wants. It can kiki with whoever it likes, hopefully just other zucchini. And then this row right here is going to be cucumbers, because similar to zucchini, they can just kind of grow out. So I envision that the cucumber will kind of grow out that way, and hopefully that way, and then meet somewhere in the middle. Okay, so after nearly 3 hours of hard work, you can see my damn kneecaps. The garden is finished! So we're starting off small. We will expand if necessary. We have already scouted another location. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And now we're gonna just give it a good soak down, because we want to make sure that the air bubbles in the soil from the mixing and the raking are all nice and settled. But yeah, so enjoy one last time lapse of me posing the shit out of this garden.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so